Can we just get your first, last name and title?
Captain Chris Rola from the New York State Park Police.
And can you just kind of walk us through what happened here today?
So today at approximately 12:30 in the afternoon, New York State Park Police Dispatch received a call. We started to get multiple calls of an adult female and a child that had fallen into the gorge in the area of the Cave of the Winds complex. Park police officers responded. They were able to go down the Cave of the Winds elevator. Niagara Falls Fire also was called. They assisted, went down with us. They were able to traverse the bottom of the gorge up the ice to where the two individuals had fallen into the gorge. Life-saving measures were administered to both the female and the child. Fortunately, they were able to get to the child. He was stable enough that they were able to carry him out, bring him up the elevator to a waiting ambulance. He was then transported over to the parking lot 2, where he was transported by Mercy flight to Oshai Children's Hospital. Unfortunately, the female did not make it, and she was recovered by the New York State Police Aviation Unit and is being taken by the Niagara County Coroner.
Did she fall or jump?
The investigation is still ongoing at this time, but we don't believe it was an accident.
Yeah, because Captain, the State Parks Department put out a press release that said this person jumped.
The investigation's ongoing at this time. Like I said, the New York State BCI is investigating that. We had several witnesses at this time, but we're going to let the investigation complete before we make that initial.
What about the person they were with?
Excuse me?
You talked to the person they were with.
We were with. There's multiple people there, and they are being interviewed. That's all part of the
Is
investigation.
it her husband or a relationship to the
I'm told it was her husband she was with. There was several bystanders there at the time. So they're all being interviewed. That's all part of the investigation. But like I said, at this time, we don't believe it's an accident.
Do you have enough witnesses, Cap? This time of year, you might not have any hardly, It's not like a summer day out here.
It was a nice day today, so there are some. And like I said, Dave, they're all being interviewed.
Any idea what led up to this?
Not at this time. Still under investigation.
And where are they from? Where's the victim from?
I'm not going to release it at this time, the names or where they're from.
Was it the woman's body that was being airlifted from the gorge?
The female was removed by the New York State Police Aviation Unit, yes.
Can you talk
mentioned
a
the
little
weather's,
bit?
decent today. How much did that help you with this rescue and recovery?
The weather was good today. It was windy, so it was great work by the State Police Aviation along with Mercy Flight. It was windy today, so it is difficult to find that one.
Can you talk a little bit about the decision that now these guys went down the elevator, got the child, got them out. They went down the elevator with what appeared to be a gurney of some sort, perhaps with the intent of carrying the other victim out. But a decision was made to use a helicopter. Can you tell me about that and why they decided to do that?
So, like I said, our rescuers, along with Niagara Falls Fire Department, was able to reach pretty quickly both of the victims. It is, although today's nice out, it's very icy down there, so it's real tough terrain that our guys and girls were able to get through and get to them and provide that life-saving care and do everything they could. But as far as putting other people at risk, we're going to make every effort for that child that was still alive at the time.
Suffice it to say, if the person had been alive themselves, and that then it may have been a different situation. Those guys may have carried her out of there.
That's correct.
Yep.
Was the 5-year-old coherent?
He has, we believe, a head injury at this time.
Did they fall all the way to the bottom?
It's approximately 90 feet. Not quite to the bottom, but
Okay.
it's approximately 90 feet.
Whereabouts were they when this happened?
You'd be directly behind you.
Are you able to speak any more to the challenges of this rescue recovery for the crews going down there?
Niagara Falls is a tough place to perform rescues. The State Park Police, we have a swiftwater rescue team. We have high ankle rope rescue guys that train all the time. Niagara Falls Fire is great. They're excellent with rope rescue too. And as you can see, the State Police are a great partner with us, and their aviation crew's top notch.